YouTube? Ulrich Zebulon here, attempting a land speed record on Kerbal space program 23.5. I've been watching some videos as of late and watching some other people making attempts, and they've got a few pet peeves on it, and thought I'd set a set of rules that make a little bit more sense. And first of all, to get a land speed record, your Kerbal must survive. If your Kerbal dies, well, that's it. The record does not stand. Obels succeeded in 396.9 meters per second, and he survived, therefore the record stands. Second of all, it must be done on a stock version of Kerbal. It must be done only on the runway, and all your wheels have to be on the ground for the record to stand. All those things were met, and we have Tom Front here. Ooh, that was close. But Tom Front survived, and the 414.7 meters per second stands. Here we have another attempt where the craft came off the ground, and the 272.8 meters per second is the instant the tires left the ground. What I've been doing is going back, looking at the videos and looking at it frame by frame and taking the speed off the nav-ball. Going back and looking at the end of mission records does not work, because when the craft leaves the ground, it's still gaining speed, and that's what shows on the end of mission records. So that's not the way to do it. Anyway, you're looking at several different attempts. This particular escape pod seems to work better where it ejects off the back. Coming off the front didn't seem to work out well. As you can see here, nice and easy, setting on the ground. Sure survives. And here we have another attempt at 440.9 meters per second. You can hear me wildly hitting the button for the parachute, but there's no parachute, so that's not working, and I didn't have him bail out because I still thought the parachute was there anyway. He died, so bummer. That record does not stand. But we have Tom Front here, 440.2 meters per second, a little bit slower, but this one stands because he survives. Anyway, this is a lot of fun. You can see this one design where I've got three of the major 3.5 meter rocket engines up high and two solid fuel booster rockets, and you'll notice it's a little bit tipsy, and I had a hard time keeping this one on the runway. So, but it did create a few spectacular crashes. Case in point right there. And anyway, had some great fun at this. The LSA you see at the top of the screen, that's the mission. Land speed attempt 31. So on my 31st attempt, we have Coring doing this crazy maneuver. He's up in the sky, he ejects safely. Only hit 301.1 meters per second, but he's up in the air. And looks like he's going to survive, but guys down at Mission Control, they're probably shitting their pants right now. But anyway, Coring survives, parachute goes out, and he's ready to try another attempt another day. Sean Boss here with LSA 36.A. Once again, we're doing really good. Ooh, that looks good. 456.0 meters per second, and it looks like he lives. So here's a new land speed record. Here's my attempt to fine-tune the fuel tanks. The idea is you want to have the least amount of weight, but you also want to have the engines burning all the way to the end of the runway. So how do you do that? Add a few extra fuel tanks of a small variety just to top them off a bit. Unfortunately, this design's a little tipsy, and Raiden's ready for a good crash here. He's spinning out of control, but he ejects safely, and he'll survive to another mission. And way to go, Raiden. Here he goes for another one on mission 38B. And once again, this craft is unstable and spins out of control. But he fortunately ejects safely. I like the rear view the eject out the back of the craft. That seems to be one of the safer. Here's a complete redesign. Unfortunately, the nose is crunching in on itself. We'll try another attempt here. I beefed it up some. It makes it a little farther, but the same thing happens. Unfortunately, Raiden survives another mission. Here we go with another one, LSA 42. And oh, that's nasty. We gotta stiffen this all up and make it a little bit stronger. And is this one? No. Yeah, LSA, here's Raiden again. And here's another fine crash with the same design. Now I end up on this next one, I put a whole bunch of stiffeners on, and we'll go back to old me. And, oh, no, not that one. Here's the one where I do the big aerial flip. You see the stiffeners I put on it. And it's flipping. Here we have the final attempt, LSA 48. You see I got all the stiffeners on there. I got the fuel all set up. And getting ready to go. It is cruising along. Everything's looking good. You can see the wind effects as he's breaking the sound barrier. And 468.8 meters per second. That was the best for the day in this attempt. It looks like Raiden survives, so that stands. So under those rules, that is the record to beat. 468.8 meters per second. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you like this, please like it. And we'll do this another day. Have a good one. Bye.